Good morning, grade 5. Welcome back to grade 5 mathematics class. How are you all doing today? So today we'll see how we can calculate the selling price given the cost price and the loss or profit. So what do you mean by selling price? The price at which something is sold is called its selling price, and the price at which we buy something is called its buying price or the cost price. Now we have seen that when the selling price is more than the cost price, which means when we sell something at a price higher than its buying price or its cost price, we get some profit. So that profit will be equal to the selling price minus the cost price. So how do we calculate the selling price given the cost price and the profit? And we know to get a profit, the selling price should be more than the cost price. So this value will be more than this value. So it means that something has to be added to this cost price to get the selling price. So that something is the profit in this case. So we can find out the selling price by adding the profit to the cost price. So the formula is the selling price is equal to the cost price plus profit, or in short form you can write that as SP is equal to the CP plus P. You may note down this formula in your notebook and make sure you are thorough with it. Now this is the case when we have a profit, that is the selling price is more than the cost price. Now what is the case when we have a loss? When do we have a loss? When the selling price is less than the cost price, there will be a loss. Which means that when we sell something at a price lower than its buying price, then there will be a loss. So when the selling price is less than the cost price, there is loss, and that amount of loss can be found out using the formula the cost price minus the selling price. Now in this case, how do we find out the selling price if the cost price and the loss are given? See, for it to be a loss, the selling price should be a value less than the cost price. So something must be taken away from this cost price to get a lower value, and here that something is the loss. So if we take away or subtract this loss from this cost price, we'll get the selling price, right? So we can use the formula the selling price is equal to the cost price minus loss. But in short form it is SP is equal to CP minus L. So I hope you are clear with these two concepts. Make sure you have written both the formulae in your notebook and you are thorough with it. Now let's make these concepts more clear by working out some examples. So let's see the first question. A shopkeeper bought a watch for rupees 678 and made a profit of rupees 122 on selling it. Find the selling price of the watch. So what is mentioned in the question? The buying price or the cost price is given, which is equal to 678 rupee, and it says that the shopkeeper made a profit of rupees 122 on selling it. So to make a profit, the selling price should be more than the cost price or the buying price, which means the shopkeeper should sell this watch at a price 122 rupees more than 678 rupees. Now let's see the steps and make it more clear. The cost price of the watch is equal to 678 rupee from the question. Now the profit is rupees 122. Now we have to find out the selling price. So the cost price is given, the profit is given. So since it is a profit here, the selling price should be more than the cost price. So let's add the profit to the cost price to get the selling price. So let's apply the formula. Selling price is equal to the cost price plus profit, which is equal to 678 rupee plus 122 rupee. Now what is the total amount? Let's do the addition in the working column. Here we have 678 rupee plus 122 rupee. So 8 plus 2, 10, we carry over 1, 7 plus 2, 9 plus 1, 10, again a carry over. Now 6 plus 1, 7 plus 1, 8. So what is the total amount? The total amount is equal to rupees 800. So the selling price is 800. The shopkeeper sold the watch at 800 rupee and made a profit of 122 rupee. So I hope this question is clear to you. Now let's move on to the next question. Sanjay bought an old car for rupees 80,000 and spent 11,200 on its repair. At what price should he sell the car if he wants to make a profit of rupees 9,000? So let's see what all data are mentioned in the question. So Sanjay bought an old car. So the buying price is, or the cost price is rupees 80,000, and he spent some amount on its repair. How much? 11,200. So in total, how much did it cost Sanjay to buy the car? He spent a total amount of 80,000 plus the expense on its repair, that is rupees 11,200. And then he sold the car and he made a profit of rupees 9,000. So it means that he must have sold the car at a price 9,000 rupees more than what it costed him in total to buy the car. So let's see the steps. The price of the car is equal to 80,000 rupee. Now the expenses on its repair was rupees 11,200. So the total cost will be equal to the price of the car plus the expenses on its repair. So that is equal to rupees 80,000 plus 11,200. Let's do the sum in the working column. So here we have 0, 0, 2, 1 and 9. So what is the total cost? Sanjay spent a total amount of rupees 91,200 to get the car running. Now he wants to sell the car and he wants to make a profit of rupees 9,000. So he should sell the car at a price rupees 9,000 more than rupees 91,200, right? So let's see the steps. The selling price should be equal to the cost price plus profit, that is 91,200 plus 9,000. Let's do the sum in the working column. So here we have 0, 0, 2, then carry over here. Now, what is the amount? It is a total of 1,200,000. So, to make a profit of rupees 9,000, Sanjay should sell the car at a price of rupees 1,200,000. So, I hope this question is clear to you. Now, let's see one more example. A shopkeeper bought 5 flower vases for rupees 1,655. He sold the same at a loss of rupees 144. What is the selling price of vases? So what is given in the question? Shopkeeper bought 5 flower vases. So the price of 5 flower vases are given here, which is equal to 1,655 rupees. And it is said that on selling them, he had a loss of rupees 144. So for the business to be a loss, he should have sold the flower vases at a price 144 rupees less than its cost price, right? Or the buying price. Now let's see the steps and make it more clear. Cost price of the vases, the flower vases, is equal to rupees 1,655 as mentioned in the question. Now the loss is given as 144 rupee. Now the selling price will be less than the cost price because it's a loss here. So the selling price will be equal to the cost price minus the loss, and that is equal to 1,655 rupees minus 144 rupee. So let's do the subtraction in the working column. So here we have 5 minus 4, 1, 5 minus 4, 1, 6 minus 1, 5 and 1 here. So what is the amount? So the shopkeeper sold the flower vases at a selling price of rupees 1,511. Hope this is clear. Now let's see one more question. Mr. Murthy bought a laptop for rupees 85,900, but he incurs a loss of rupees 8,450 by selling it. What is the selling price of the laptop? Now what all data is given in the question? The buying price or the cost price is given and it is equal to rupees 85,900, and the loss is also given, which is equal to rupees 8,450. So for it to be a loss, he should have sold the laptop at a price 8,450 less than the cost price, that is 85,900. So we can easily find out the selling price from these data. Let's see the steps. The cost price of the laptop is equal to rupees 85,900 and the loss incurred is equal to rupees 8,450 and the selling price is equal to the cost price minus loss. We applied the formula here. Now that is equal to 85,900 minus 8,450. So let's do the calculation in the working column. So here we have 0 minus 0, 0. 0 minus 5 we cannot do. So let's borrow from the next place, making this 8 and this 10. Now 10 minus 5 equals 5 here. 8 minus 4, 4 here. Now 5 minus 8 we cannot do. So let's borrow, making this 7 and here 15. Now 15 minus 8 is equal to 7. Now again this 7. So what is the difference? The amount is equal to 77,450 rupees. So he sold the laptop at a selling price of rupees 77,450. And this is how much? This is 8,450 rupee less than the cost price. And thus he got that loss. So I hope this question is also clear to you. Now you have to go through this topic calculating the selling price in page number 184 and 185 of your textbook. Then move on to exercise 12.3 and you have to work out all the questions from the exercise in your notebook. So once you are done, you can take a picture and send us through Teams. So that's all for today, children. We'll see you in the next class with a new topic. Till then, bye.